Welcome to Trivia Clips, the channel where today's music rebels reveal the chaos behind the fame. In this video, we dive into the world of Playboi Carti, a rapper who's redefined sound, fashion, and the rules of hip-hop itself. Love him or hate him, there's no denying his influence is unmatched. Get ready for hype, controversy, and pure creative madness. Top 10 things you didn't know about Playboi Carti. 10. His real name is Jordan Terrell Carter, and he almost chose a very different path. Before the fame, Carti grew up in Atlanta, Georgia, and had dreams of becoming an NBA player. He even played high school basketball, but skipped classes and clashed with authority figures constantly. Eventually, he dropped out to work at H&M, all while recording music on the side. Those early tracks caught the attention of the underground rap scene. He walked away from retail and into the booth. The rest is history. 9. Playboi Carti never writes down his lyrics. It's all freestyle energy. Known for his raw, spontaneous flow, Carti often records verses straight from his head. Producers say he walks into the booth, hears the beat, and starts creating in real time. This freestyle method adds to the chaotic, unpredictable vibe of his music. It's part of why fans feel his sound more than they analyze it. Carti doesn't write, he channels. 8. His 2020 album Whole Lotta Red was initially, then became a cult classic. When Whole Lotta Red dropped on Christmas Day 2020, reactions were mixed, even hostile. Many fans were confused by the punk influence, yelling flows, and chaotic structure. But over time, the album's innovation gained appreciation, and it inspired a whole new wave of artists. Today, it's considered one of the most influential projects of the decade. Sometimes genius needs time to be understood. 7. Carti is a fashion icon who once walked Paris Fashion Week for Louis Vuitton. From mesh shirts to painted nails and leather kilts, Playboi Carti isn't afraid to blur gender norms in style. He's collaborated with brands like Raf Simons, Balenciaga, and Rick Owens. In 2019, he even walked the runway in Paris, not just a rapper, but a muse to the fashion elite. His gothic, vampy aesthetic helped launch the opium wave in streetwear. Carti's style speaks as loud as his beats. 6. His live shows are pure chaos, and fans love every second. Playboi Carti concerts are infamous for mosh pits, screaming fans, and raw energy. He often comes on stage hours late, bathed in strobe lights and eerie fog. The atmosphere feels more like a punk show than a rap concert. Some fans don't even care what song is playing. It's all about the experience. Carti turns chaos into communion. 5. He's been accused of using AI-generated vocals on his latest album, Music, 2025. When Music dropped, fans praised its production, but some felt Carti's voice sounded too digital. Rumors exploded online, claiming several tracks were enhanced or even fully created using AI. Carti's team hasn't confirmed or denied it, adding to the mystery. In the era of deepfakes and synthetic voices, Carti might be testing new artistic frontiers. Or maybe we've never heard the real Carti at all. 4. His unreleased tracks are almost as legendary as his albums. Carti is notorious for leaking, teasing, and performing songs that never officially drop. Tracks like Kid Cudi, Pissy Pamper went viral despite never being released. His fan base even tracks leaks through underground forums and Discord servers. This cult-like mystery keeps hype alive between releases. In Carti's world, what you don't hear might be even better than what you do. 3. He formed a mysterious collective called Opium to build his own empire. Opium isn't just a vibe. It's Carti's record label and creative movement. Artists like Ken Carson, Destroy Lonely, and Homicide Gang are all part of this sonic universe. Opium blends goth, punk, and futuristic rap, and it's influencing a new generation. Carti isn't just making music, he's building a legacy, one that sounds like the future. 2. His 2025 album, Music, shattered streaming records on day one. Nearly 140 million streams in 24 hours, Music became the most played rap album of its release day. The album featured Kendrick Lamar, Travis Scott, The Weeknd, and other big names. Its chaotic 30-track length divided critics, but fans devoured it. Some called it the Yeezus of Carti's career. Wild, polarizing, and ahead of its time. Love it or hate it, you can't ignore it. 1. Playboi. Carti is one of the most imitated but never duplicated rappers alive. From his baby voice ad-libs to his vampiric aesthetic, Carti has influenced an entire generation. Dozens of new rappers mimic his style, sound, and fashion, but none quite match the original. He remains unpredictable, evolving, and forever shrouded in mystery. In an industry full of noise, Carti is both silence and scream. He's not just part of hip-hop. He's creating his own dimension. Which Carti fact surprised you the most? Drop it in the comments. We want to hear from you. And if you live for chaos, culture, and cutting-edge music, hit that like button, subscribe to Trivia Clips, and ring the bell. We've got more legends, more madness, and more secrets coming your way. Stay tuned. The next door opens soon. Welcome to Trivia Clips. Today's spotlight is on one of the greatest rock bands of all time, Aerosmith. From Boston bars to stadiums worldwide, they've rocked for over 5 decades. Do you know their biggest hits, wildest stories, and deepest cuts? Let's find out how much of a true Aerosmith fan you really are. Grab your mic, hit play, and let's start this rock trivia challenge. 1. In which city was Aerosmith formed? A. New York City. B. Boston. C. Los Angeles. Answer. B. Boston. Aerosmith formed in Boston in 1970 and quickly gained a loyal following. Their raw blues rock style connected with local fans and club crowds. Boston became a core part of their image and music identity. They proudly embraced the nickname Bad Boys from Boston early on. This city shaped their attitude, lyrics, and on-stage energy. Even after global fame, Boston remained their spiritual home. 2. What is Steven Tyler's real name? A. Steven Taylor. B. Steven Tallarico. C. Steven Trenton. Answer. B. Steven Tallarico. Steven Tyler was born Steven Victor Tallarico in New York in 1948. Coming from a musical family, his father was a classical pianist. He changed his name to match his bold rock star persona. That name became legendary thanks to his voice and charisma. From Tallarico to Tyler, the transformation was pure rock and roll. And today, that name still echoes through arenas worldwide. 3. What song was Aerosmith's first hit single? A. Walk This Way. B. Sweet Emotion. C. Dream On. Answer. C. Dream On, released in 1973. Dream On became the band's first real success. Steven Tyler wrote it as a teenager, pouring dreams into melody. Its haunting vocals and emotional build made it unforgettable. It remains one of their most iconic and beloved songs ever. Dream On turned them from local stars into national legends. To this day, it still gives fans goosebumps when performed live. 4. Which guitarist is known as Steven Tyler's toxic twin? A. Tom Hamilton. B. Brad Whitford. C. Joe Perry. Answer. C. Joe Perry is Aerosmith's lead guitarist and Tyler's wild counterpart. Together they were called the Toxic Twins in the 70s rock scene. Their intense bond produced legendary music and legendary chaos. Drugs, fame, and fights tested their friendship for decades. Still, they always came back together for the sake of the band. Their chemistry remains key to Aerosmith's signature sound. 5. Which rap group collaborated with Aerosmith on Walk This Way? A. Public Enemy. B. Beastie Boys. C. Run DMC. Answer: C. Run DMC. In 1986, Aerosmith joined Run DMC for a groundbreaking remix. The rock-rap fusion revived Aerosmith's fading mainstream career. The video famously shows them breaking down a wall, literally. It introduced both bands to brand new audiences worldwide. This moment bridged two genres and changed music history forever. Aerosmith was suddenly cool to a whole new generation. 6. What album features the song Sweet Emotion? A. Get a Grip. B. Aerosmith. C. Toys in the Attic. Answer: C. Toys in the Attic. Released in 1975, this album became a defining moment for the band. Sweet Emotion stood out with its funky intro and slick groove. The song showcased a more polished, confident Aerosmith sound. Toys in the Attic turned them into full-blown rock superstars. It remains one of the greatest albums in classic rock history. From here, Aerosmith's legacy really took flight. 7. Which actress starred in Aerosmith's Cryin' music video? A. Drew Barrymore. B. Alicia Silverstone. C. Liv Tyler. Answer: B. Alicia Silverstone. Alicia Silverstone starred in several of Aerosmith's 90s music videos. Her rebellious energy in Cryin' instantly captivated MTV audiences. She became known as the Aerosmith Girl during that era. Her chemistry with the band's music was pure visual storytelling. These videos helped Aerosmith stay relevant in the grunge era. Alicia and Aerosmith became a powerful pop culture combo. 8. When was Aerosmith inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? A. 1999. B. 2001. C. 2004. Answer: B. 2001. Aerosmith was officially inducted into the Hall of Fame in 2001. They were honored for decades of influence, hits, and innovation. From Dream On to I Don't Want to Miss a Thing, their impact is massive. Fellow rockers praised their unmatched stage energy and endurance. It was a moment of validation after years of ups and downs. That night, rock history tipped its hat to true legends. That's the end of part 1. How many did you get right, Rockstar? Whether you nailed it or missed a few, there's more coming up. Part 2 dives even deeper into Aerosmith's wild and unforgettable career. Don't stop now. Hit the next video and keep rocking with us. Let's see if you're really worthy of those backstage passes.